Welcome to Toffee TV. It is the Everton News Daily. This video is sponsored by OneFootball. The OneFootball app makes it easy to keep up to date with all the transfer news, stats and results all in one place. To download the OneFootball app, simply click the link in the description below. PSG are reportedly eyeing up a move for either Garner or Morgan Schneiderlin, according to reports in France. Yeah, I know which one I'd prefer them to eye up, but it's also listed as Decore as well is on that list, and Lamina from Southampton. So basically any midfield player who they think they can get, they're reportedly eyeing up. We'll see. It's probably just nonsense, but it does look as though Schneiderlin especially will be allowed to leave in January. I'm quite sure he'd be happy with that, although Marseille have been linked more heavily with Schneiderlin of late. Everton have once again been linked with John Kevin Augustine from RB Leipzig, but we've also been linked with Timo Werner as well, who also plays for Leipzig, according to the press in Germany. Everton tried to get him a couple of years ago under Steve Walsh, but were quoted 65 million, I think, at the time. Whether Everton are interested in him now, who knows? He certainly would fit the bill in terms of pace-wise, as would Augustine. Augustine would be cheaper, I should imagine. But Everton definitely seem to be in the hunt for a centre-forward during the January transfer window, although apparently Gabriel Barbosa is way down the list. We'll have to see what happens there. We definitely need to strengthen in that department. One player who plays in that position, who has been lauded, is Richarlison. Yakubu, the latest to back the Everton striker, says he has everything to become a top striker. Said he's smart and clever. He's watched him since his Watford days, and he thinks he's going to be a top striker, and he can also remain near the top of the goal scoring chart this season for Everton. So Yakubu, quite clearly a big fan of Richarlison. Aston Villa apparently want Leighton Baines, and they want to get him in a January transfer window. Baines, whose contract is up in the summer, of course, with Everton. I'm not sure whether Baines would want to move. It depends on his desire to play games. He's also been linked with a move to LA Galaxy as well, for next season's Major League Soccer. So we'll have to see what happens with Baines. I can't see him going to America. I really can't. But who knows? Harry Kane is reportedly facing a race against time to be fit to face Everton on Sunday at Goodison Park. He picked up an injury at the weekend in Spurs' 1-0 win over Burnley. It's interesting, that one, just for the simple reason that if they're trying to rush him back for that, they've got 4 games in 8 days. They've got the least days off, the same as us over Christmas, and you rush him back for the first of those games with the possibility that he might miss other games over that period. So it'll be interesting to see what happens with Kane with regards to that. Obviously, if he's missing, that's a big boost for Everton because he's a fantastic centre forward, always scores goals. So again, fingers crossed that they decide to just leave him there and bring him back on Boxing Day instead, and give us a Kane-free afternoon. He scored in his last few visits to Goodison, so it would be nice for him not to be available at the weekend. And finally, Peel Waters have quote tweeted a tweet from CN Construction today, which lists the exciting developments taking place in 2019 in the Merseyside area, I think. And one of them, those everywhere, in countrywide. Ped's just giving me the instruction there from behind the camera. And one of the things is Everton Stadium at Bramley Moor. And what it says, the key bit of this is it says Everton's 55,000 seater stadium to get done and underway in 2019. And the fact that Peel Waters have quote tweeted it makes you think that there's, that could be the number that they've agreed on. I mean, what are your thoughts on 55,000? I think we all wanted above 60, but 55, if it's done well, still a good, still an impressive number. Still, obviously, much bigger than Goodison Park at the moment. This following on from news yesterday that Everton have got at least 10,000 people on the waiting list for season ticket holders. So, for that 39.8 or 39.5, which is the the capacity at the moment at Goodison, that takes it to 49.5, and then a potential 5,000 new season ticket holders that you always attract when you move stadium already. That's 54.5. You know, so interesting to see. But again, you know, we're not going to know the capacity or you know, the quote for the capacity, I shouldn't imagine, until the summer when we see some drawings. But just thought it was really interesting that Peel Waters of Quote tweeted this with, you know, when CN Construction ran the headline, that was basically a 55,000 seater stadium. So we'll see what happens. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. It only takes a second. If you want more videos, get over to Patreon. See you soon on Toffee TV.